Hey guys, welcome to my face reveal, so to speak. Yeah. So I know it's been a while since I last posted a video to the channel. I apologize. I've been busy doing stuff, work, personal life, with my girlfriend and everything. You know, family being sick, as per usual. And so I haven't really had time to update or record anything. So for that, I apologize. On a brighter note, I've been scripting some stuff out for some better videos in the future. I'm also getting ready for my moveset relooks before I move on to do a couple more in the OU tier, and then go on and really play a little bit in some other tiers, give you guys some more analyses there. Now, again, just to kind of update you on these, pretty much I want these to be more in-depth, and I really want to give you guys a solid analysis as to why the Pokemon itself is either good in the tier it's in, or why it's absolutely garbage with the tier it's in. Oh, I guess not even that. It's more, I want to give you guys more of like an in-depth analysis, right? You know, talk more in-depth about partners and, you know, checks and counters, you know, like why the set itself is good and why I like it and why I tested it and everything. Just so you guys get a much better idea of not only what I'm doing and not only what I'm using, but also what I think is good in the tier, because I think that there is a lot that is really solid in the OU tier, despite the tier changes and everything like that of Pokemon like Kingdra, Charizard Y going to Borderline, you know, Alolan Ninetales going to UU, then getting quick banned to Borderline, so is what it is. Pretty much, I want to. What do I want? I really want this series to be more in-depth, more thought out. And whether or not this means that these videos are going to be done on a daily is very unlikely, just because I want to put in a lot more effort into it. And so I'm trying to script a little bit more, trying to get ahead of myself on some of these videos, you know, go more in-depth. So when I record the audio and you guys get some screens and everything like that, you guys will kind of get an understanding as to why. Scripting's taking a while though. I'm only on I think it's Alakazam here, I think. Yeah. I'm almost done Alakazam though. I'll be moving on to Bisharp very soon, really. It shouldn't be too much longer. Don't need to worry about that right now, but like afterwards, obviously, you know, when I keep going down and everything, I'm gonna really follow the list a little bit. All the mons that I covered and everything. So once that's done, I can move on for real to other Pokemon, other tiers. Gonna try and do more VGC. I know I stopped doing that for a while. I don't know why, but that's gonna come back. Don't worry. I've been playing a lot of VGC, as you know, from the EPL. Speaking of which, I know I've been a cheeky little bastard. That will be coming back. Week 4, I'm going to record pretty much after this video using my phone. Yes, using my shitty phone to record the video and everything like that. And I'll be able to give you a little bit of commentary. I remember the games really, really well. So that helps. I'm really looking to also... I have the videos recorded. I just need to obviously do a little bit of editing and then upload them. I've already done my little breakdown of the games and why my team building was so shit, and yeah. I'll probably even just do a little bit of edit in another section, just talking about what I would have done differently with different Pokemon, like 100%. Like I'm so ashamed of how I played weeks 5 and 6. Week 4, I felt okay. I should have come away with a win if I had the proper fucking team. And then week 7 should be coming out soon too. So pretty much what I want to have is EPL to come out this weekend. So Saturday, Sunday, and then hopefully Monday, Tuesday. Now, there's going to be a bit of a longer hiatus. In the original video I made before it fucking crashed, or just wouldn't open, I was going to say February 18th is when hopefully regular uploads will arrive. And I don't know if that's going to happen right now. There's stuff going on at work, obviously, and then, I'll get time to record a bit on Thursdays. I'll get a little bit of time to record on Tuesday mornings. I'm probably just going to, edit more than record. I may get a little time here and there, but nothing massive, unfortunately. And so it just sucks, right? Because if I had the time, I would do it, which is why I'm spending a lot of time, scripting and everything like that, which is also why I really only want to do the Smogon videos probably once every week. I want to try to focus more on VGC right now, just because it's something I'm playing a little bit more of, obviously with the EPL and everything. My original thought was just to resume regular uploads once the EPL was done. And I really didn't like that idea, just because EPL takes up a lot of time, right? Breeding mons, building a solid team. It takes a long ass time to build a solid team and then battle, right? And finding time to battle and everything is really, really tough, because we played week 7 yesterday, and a lot of us did too, because of the Dallas regionals that happened this past weekend, and so it's tough, right? Like, I had the team pretty much bred and everything on Thursday, because I only have 1 mon to breed. So you guys will find out when you see week 4. I'm really going to try and get weeks 4, and I'm going to try and go in order, so 4, 5, 6, and then 7. What the fuck? Hello? Oh, whatever. And so it's taking a lot of time, right? So if they don't resume, say February 23rd, it may be done once the EPL is done, which is something I want to avoid. If anything, what I'll do is I'll just do some more random Showdown lives, more than actually heavily recorded videos. So fucking Showdown lives are easy, because if I can't find a battle within 5 minutes or something, 20 seconds or whatever, then I'll just cut to the next battle or whatever, or something like that. So editing is rather simple, so to speak, and whatnot. So that's something I want to do a little bit more of too. So I want to get more Showdown lives out for you guys, so that way I can really just keep up the content. Really, I guess is what I'm trying to get at here. So you guys don't really just get bored on sub and everything like that. Because I really do enjoy doing this. It's just a lot of time right now to invest, which I don't exactly have up until really the spring. So, yeah. Really up until the spring, I really don't have a lot of time, which is unfortunate. Just because work. I'm hoping that my boss looks at me and goes, yeah, you know what, you worked really hard. Here's Mondays from noon to 10 o'clock to 7, or 10 o'clock to 8. Give me a really long day, and then go from open to about 1 o'clock. Open to 12 or something like that. I think would be perfect. Honestly, I think that'd be perfect. I think it'd be beautiful. But until that happens, until I really have that conversation with him, nothing's really going to change in my schedule. The only day that I really have where I can record is Thursday. Now, I'm actually recording this on February 2nd. I've had a little bit of, I basically got home and nobody was here, and so I just kind of opened up, fixed a few of my settings, and here we are. But yeah, really trying to do that because I really do enjoy it. So hopefully you guys get more shown on live. So really, if they're recorded all in advance, just kind of keep that in mind. But yeah, I've really enjoyed playing Pokemon recently. It's been a lot of fun. I've also enjoyed playing a lot of other games. I've enjoyed playing some Stardew Valley. I've enjoyed playing, Mario Kart. I've enjoyed playing LA Noire. I've pretty much enjoyed playing a lot of games. I'm also playing through. I'm currently playing through Fire Red, Leaf Green. Yeah, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. And I'm gonna transfer them all up to Diamond and Pearl, and eventually Platinum. Once I get a cartridge, once I get a copy of it. So yeah, so I can get some legit Supple Clefable. Yay! I'm so happy about that. Yeah, so I can get some like legit soft boil Clefable, which would be great for my own competitive use, as well as something that I'll be getting into, I guess right now. I guess right now is like a good time to do that. So, as I'm sure all of us know at this point, if you don't, I don't know what rock you live under, or you haven't been on YouTube lately, but February 20th, the YouTube algorithm is, not the algorithm, sorry, partnership rules are changing. So pretty much, you have to have 1,000 subs, and I think it's 240,000 minutes watched. So I believe that's 400 hours, 4,000 hours, something like that, in watch time. And so I don't even know where I would be with that. I haven't really checked out my channel in a while. Just been so, I guess, frazzled with so many different things that I really haven't paid attention to my own channel. Oddly enough, I know, seems a little strange, right? But I guess I can go to my analytics. I suppose, because I'm at 300 and something subs, 308. No, we're at the 26. We're at 26,252 minutes watched. I see. I guess. Am I wrong? No, it seems to be. Yep, that's it. And it really it sucks, right? Because like, not that this was really getting me much cash, like, at all. Not that it really mattered or anything like that, but it was something I was hoping to do to make just to make a little extra, right? To like help pay for other expenses. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, like, it sucks, right? So, what I've done, and I know some people will hate this, but I have created a Patreon page. So, the link will be in the description down below. If you want to go check it out, feel free. I pretty much made this page to simply help make some money. I wouldn't say make money, but like, pretty much so you guys can donate to help me afford certain things. The biggest thing, and it's for the channel, is a capture card 3DS. Now, I have money right now, but it's I certainly can't spend it on a 3DS capture card or capture card 3DS at all. I can't afford that right now. With my rent, you know, with other general expenses, especially since I'm probably gonna have to go back to physiotherapy again, so it's a lot of money paying for the dentist, paying for a new set of glasses, and everything, especially since with the sun coming back, I absolutely need a pair of prescription sunglasses, or at least another clip, which is I think like another $100, right? And these glasses I think are 100 something, like 200. So I don't exactly have that much money to burn, especially since I'm also looking, as of right now, an apartment that I can live in so I can record much more often for you guys. Because think about it, if I'm not at home and I'm in an apartment, I can record a shitload more content for you guys. I could possibly stream for you guys, which would be something that would be fucking great. But yeah, and so right now the goal is only $500. That's just to help alleviate a lot of the cost. Because I can sacrifice like a few hundred, but I can't sacrifice close to $1,000 plus shipping, plus tax, and whatever. Like I don't know where it's shipping from, but like paying like the duty on it as well. So that could go upwards of like $1,000, which is something I cannot waste. Especially since I'm looking at buying a desktop computer as well, so that way I can obviously do more. I have more to, time. I have a better place to, not even a better place, sorry. I have a better computer to work with at some point, not only for YouTube, but also for personal use, right? So like I have my laptop and everything, which is great. It's been with me for what? How long has this bitch been with me? 4 years? 4 years? Yeah, 4 years. Oh yeah, it'll be 4 years rather soon, and it's getting old. It's getting old. It's been beaten up a little bit over the years, and I would much rather be able to do this kind of stuff from a desktop, edit up here, record in my room, as you can clearly see. But having this Patreon, so if you want to donate, feel free. It's nowhere near an obligation. But if you want to help out the channel and really help it grow, and I'm being serious here, if you really want to help it grow, because think about what you'll be getting if I get this capture card 3DS. Not only would you be getting more content for the channel, but you'd also be getting more potential, and I say potential, live Wi-Fi battles, a lot of obviously like post-com Wi-Fi battles, a lot of other series as well, like Road to Ranked, both Battle Spot singles and VGC wise, which would be cool as well. I think that's the biggest thing right now. I don't really expect anyone to donate, but I've opened it so if you would like to, you can. There are obviously some benefits to doing so. I pretty much made up my mind at this point as to what I want them to be. Now, when you visit it, it may be different. I haven't really updated it at all. But pretty much for $1, you get to access my Discord server, which will be in the link in the description down below, and you get to become an admin. So yeah, obviously if you donate anything higher as well, like I will 100% give you administrative duties and everything. And so you get that pretty much. You have regular access to my Discord server. Once again, link in the description, but you'd also be able to be like an admin or a moderator, I should say, of the rooms. pretty much to help keep the play sane. I will also be there to moderate as well, as since I own the server and everything like that. It's whatever, but I have a few rules when it comes to the Discord server. Pretty much do not trade hacked Pokemon, please. I beg of you. I am for legitimacy, which is why I'm going back, and I know you can't tell where I'm pointing, but I'm pointing at my Game Boy SP, and I'm pointing at my old cartridges. I am playing legitimately. So please trade legitimate Pokemon. If you're trading cloned Pokemon, is a question you may ask. Do I care? No. I don't. Cloned Pokemon to me are very different. Before Verlisify comes after me, just transparency here. I see cloned Pokemon as you've obviously done the work. You've either caught it, you've either bred it, whatever. I think his argument of, oh, cloned Pokemon are bad, then why didn't Nintendo release a patch to solve that issue? Why did it only take them to till Gen 7 to fix that shit? I think that if it were a real issue to Nintendo, they would fucking do something. Clone Pokemon are okay. Try not to. I mean, like, really try. Right? Trade, breed, everything. I have a Wi-Fi text channel there. Breed, battle. What else do I have there? I don't even remember. Trades, Wi-Fi battles, and just like a general chat and everything. So like if you just kind of want to generally chat and everything, you know, meet some new people, have some fun and everything, you can. But yeah, no hacked Pokemon at all. Again, please do not trade clone Pokemon, but obviously, like, does it bother me? No, not really. It is what it is. Obviously not really gonna matter too much. The next thing, which is pretty much just for $2, it's nothing big. It's just you get a video, you suggest a let's say you suggest a video. So let's say you want an entire pig OU live. What I will do is I will build a team, or if you even want, you can build me a team, and I will bring that to the OU ladder, and I will battle with it for a showdown live. Give me a nice little shout out and whatnot. You know, talk, like, pretty much it. Like, if you want to donate it, whatever, up to you. But pretty much, like, you get, like, the shout out and everything. If you have linked everyone to your Twitter, if you have a YouTube channel, you can do that as well. And yeah, pretty much it there. The biggest thing though is $10. $10. I'm honestly thinking of. I'm honestly thinking of making this a little bit more. I don't know, but I think $10 is where I want to keep it at. And it is simply, I breed you a Pokemon. Yeah, I will breed you a Pokemon. Gen 2 does not count at all. Gen 2 does not count. Gen 2 won't count just because if you're asking for me for like a Curse Ampharos, well, one, I probably already used that TM, and B, Gen 2 in general, like Gen 1 is a little bit difficult. Like, if you're looking for a hidden ability, fine, that's perfectly fine. Just don't expect me to breed you a Pokemon in Gen 7 or in Gen 2 with a specific TM from Gen 2 and give it to you, because I obviously will want to catch something like Regen Ho-Oh with Curse, right? So there's stuff like that. Obviously, I can glitch the game and be perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Whatever. If I have a copy of that, feel free. Feel free to ask. Just be aware, no legendaries. Ultra Beasts are acceptable, despite the fact you can catch Ultra Beasts yourself? Question mark? Obviously, you can't breed them and everything like that, but I can catch them for you in a specific ball. The only big restriction, no Kurt Pokeballs. Fuck that shit. No. No, 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 no. I've actually currently used, I think, all my love balls. I haven't touched my level balls, but I know where I'm using them. I know exactly where I'm using them. One of them is on a Pick-a-Pack for when it evolves into Toucannon, and I eventually end up getting breeding a shiny Toucannon. Oh, I think that'd be clean. My point is just there's no Kurt balls just because they're so rare, and you only get a finite amount, and it's not. I would say it's really not fair for me to have to waste those balls just to breed them on. Which is where obviously there's a big pain in the ass with the first gen games and second gen games on the Virtual Console not transferring up the Pokeball, but I just think it's a little excessive in general to do that, because like again it's just it takes a lot, and I only have so many. Right? Now, if you're asking me for one that I have, and I will have a dock down below the balls that I have, and like the Pokemon that I have in them, then fine. That is perfectly fine. Right? But don't ask me right now, because I don't have a copy of Heart Gold Soul Silver, so it's a little tough. Gen 7 wise, fuck that. Once I find a copy of Heart Gold Soul Silver, yeah, absolutely. Just keep in mind, this is one Pokemon per donation of $10. So it's not like, oh, you just get to like ask for another Pokemon. It's you donate $10, I will breed you a Mon. That Mon. If you donate another $10, then I will breed you another Mon. Like, it's as simple as that, really. Like, straight up. Yeah. Egg moves are perfectly fine. Move tutors are fine for the most part. I will not be PP upping your moves at all, just because they cost so much to get PP ups, and I'd rather keep them for teams for you guys to see on videos if I get a capture card, obviously, and just general VGC teams if I decide to attend an event at some point this year in Canada. And then I think if I am really deciding, and you guys can let me know in the comment section down below about mood tutors and items. It is tough, right? Because it takes a long time to get the battle points, and I don't typically like to Mantine Surf, just because it can take so long to do that. Whereas if I just go through the battle tree, a lot faster. It's a lot faster, and like I can do multiple. I can type up a script and then do whatever in the battle tree. I think it's a lot easier, but that's not the point. Let me know in the comment section down below as to whether or not you would give extra for a Pokemon with battle point moves and an item. So like my thought was having, if you want like the full package, all three, the Pokemon, the Moo Tutors, and the item, I was thinking 15. And I think if you want like in the middle, it was gonna be like 12. with the battle point items, or like even just an item, really. That's what I was thinking. I think it's fair, personally, because it's fucking tough, right? There's a lot of work that goes into it, and if I don't have a 5 IV Pokemon of that, of like, let's take Venusaur for example, right? If I don't have a Bulbasaur that obviously has like 5 IVs of this, you know, like minus special attack IV, like that takes a long time to breed. Trust me, I went through that going for Whimsicots of all fucking shit. So it takes a long time, and that's where I'm really thinking it makes sense, because it's a lot of labor, especially since like right now I'm breeding for the EPL. It sucks, which is why these things would come, the breeding would come after the EPL, since I have to, you know, breed and shit for the last 3 weeks. Week 10 right now seems to be not happening for me. It's a bye week, I suppose. Unfortunately, because there are a lot of goat mons right there. But the point is, I think it's fair just because of like all the labor that really would be put into that. Really, it's like I'd have to almost specifically take a night to breed a mon, right? I was also thinking, even if you wanted all 4, what would happen is, pretty much if you want something with a hidden power, I personally just level them up to 100 and bottle cap them. Give you the moves, the item, whatever, for 20. That would be me, personally, because again of how long it takes to not only find a fucking bottle cap, breed, get the battle points, and so on and so forth, but because it is just a giant pain in the ass to go for hidden powers, right? To breed, then level up, and everything like that. That would be up to you. Let me know in the comment section down below what you'd be willing to pay for that, or a Pokemon in general, right? I just see it as, it takes a long time to breed anyways, as a lot of us know, and I'm also giving you like the full package here. I'm not just giving you the bred Pokemon. I'm also giving you the option of all 3, or all 4 really. Like level 100 and everything, I really don't give a shit about. That to me is that I don't give a fuck. It's the everything else afterwards. So let me know in the comment section down below whether or not you agree with that or not. Nonetheless, that is what I'm thinking. Let me know in the comment section whether or not you like it, or if you don't like it. Now, on top of that, I'm also trying to design some merch for the channel. Yes, I'm trying to design some merch. Yeah, I'm trying to design some merch, some, you know, cool designs and everything like that. So, obviously with Breloom, obviously, why not? But yeah, I'm trying to do that, and when that comes out, I'll update you guys through Twitter. If you don't already, follow me on Twitter. It's your best way to really stay updated with me, my life, whenever I get a chance. I'll also be contacting a lot of you guys through Twitter. So always, like, if you donate, leave me your Twitter handle and everything like that to gain access. Now, obviously, if you donate that $10 or like whatever amount of money, you will always get to be admin on my Discord server. And I'm not sure right now about anything else. Like, if you really want, you can suggest a video too, and I'd be perfectly okay with that. So it really doesn't matter because it would pretty much come pre-packaged with it. But yeah, so that big thing out of the way. Looking at everything through a big lens and everything too, and I wanted to talk about the whole Verlisify commentary, because not only was it well received for the most part, Actually, let me. Oh my god. Let me see this shit. Oh my god, that was. I liked the commentary. We're at 28,517 views, 323 comments, 652 likes, and 83 dislikes. And this was published, like, oh fuck, it's what, 3 months ago? I like the video. I think that there are obviously things that a lot of people have pointed out that I agree with. I was a little too harsh. I used a lot of, you're a fucking idiot a lot, and obviously that stuff. And a lot of people found that it really discredited my points and everything. I actually don't agree with that. I really do think that he's being an absolute moron when he's talking about it. I had... Funny story. So I had one guy, recently actually, pretty much comment to me saying, yo, just shut the fuck up, Verlisify knows what he's talking about. I looked at him and straight up said, are you honestly sure that he knows what he's talking about? And he said, yes, so back off. I'm like, okay, calm down. I haven't wanted to respond to him yet because I don't want to get in an argument. There was another guy that I talked to. And so I really understand where he was coming from. I actually want to see if I can find it. Honestly, I really do. It was a long. I'm gonna see if I can find it somewhere down here, but either way, he was. I was really yeah, okay. So I found it here, but pretty much maybe it's not this guy. Either way, a lot of people seem to think that, and I'll really just highlight this one comment here. Honestly, I hate Verlisify, but your video makes me want to consider Verlis's point, considering your argument is Arena Trap should be banned because it kills some of the most centralizing Pokemon such as Chansey, Heatran, and Magearna, so Smogon makes sense. And while I believe Stall is cancer, just saying it with no evidence is dumb. Like, there were a lot of points like that, and I understand where a lot of people were coming from with my point of just, oh, Smogon's right, Verlis is wrong, whatever. That wasn't the point. What my point was in the video, for anyone actually confused, who's coming back from the Verlisify commentary and is watching this video, really stop to consider what Verlisify is really pointing out there. It's really nothing. The most central, like, there aren't. The thing is, OU really isn't centralizing. Everything is there for a reason. If you banned Landorus T, all hell would break loose. You ban Toxapex, all hell breaks loose. Like, Landorus T is that glue that brings the tier together. Toxapex is another part of the glue that brings things together. So, while you could say, oh, Heatran centralizing, it's not. Magearna centralizing, it's not. Oh, Chansey centralizing, it's not. The big point here is that the only centralizing force at the time was Dugtrio. And even now, there's no centralization really at all. right? Before Naganadel got banned, it was a centralizing force, obviously. And it forced you to run Assault Vest Tyranitar and Spuddef Heatran to counter it. Straight up. It's the truth. Hell, you're talking to the guy who used, like, Hawlucha, Koko, and Naganadel offense, like, the entire time, and pretty much won every game with a Scarf Excadrill randomly there to clean. Like, it was ridiculous. Arena Trap was centralizing due to the fact that no matter what you really did, you had to have a Shed Shell, right? To switch out into a Pokemon that was going to be able to take it, like a Landorus T, and then, you know, pretty much just Earthquake or you turn out, right? Like, you had no... What's the word I'm going for here? Like, you pretty much had to run a Shed Shell on it. And even then, oh god, well, Chansey's not running a Shed Shell, right? So pretty much you had to play very conservatively. And because of that, it made the game made the game less skill-based, more than... It really made it more, oh, let's just slap a Dugtrio on this team because, you know, Heatran's an issue, right? For as an example, a team that built around Megalodios. A common Megalodios. It was just simply, oh, Heatran's an issue. I can't throw on a Landorus T. Dugtrio works because it traps it. It traps Chansey as well. Like, that's the thing. It was so centralizing to where you could legitimately just throw on a Dugtrio and call it a day. Like, it was ridiculous. Koko couldn't OHKO it. I don't think at the time. I'm actually going to do a quick count there. Because Koko pivot. Like, HP Ice didn't KO it, even if it was Life Orbed. It had a chance, but it was always a 50-50. And if it's Life Orbed, keep that in mind. Let's even factor in Dazzling Gleam. Okay, let's factor in the Gleam. That does 83% max. That's the same percent as an HP Ice, and then Earthquake picks up the KO. Like, that's the thing. It's just extremely centralizing to the point that it just made the game unbalanced and skillless. It was just, oh, Dugtrio, let's just throw it on there. And I know some people are gonna say, oh, but that's the same thing with Landorus T. Sure, but is Landorus T broken? No, it's the ability in Arena Trap. That's all it is. Legitimately, that's all it is. I mean, if it didn't have Arena Trap, if it didn't get the attack buff, I think it would be perfectly fine, to be honest. I don't think it would be as bad as it is now, or it was, I suppose, before it got banned. Not the point. I just think that there are a lot of players out there that see it as, yeah, sure, like, whatever. Or a lot of Verlicify's fans were going, yeah, but so then play better. It's not about playing better a lot of the time. It's quite frankly about just having a Dugtrio count, which was tough, right? You pretty much had to run Ash Greninja to even try and beat it. And even then, your opponent can still switch out their Dugtrio. I don't know. I think that I like the calm. I actually really like the calm, but I honestly don't think that, especially people that don't understand a lot about what goes on in the Smogon format, they just kind of look at it and go, oh, well, it's just Smogon being stupid. That's all it is. It's nothing new. But no, it's just the way the format is played. Nothing more to say. Comms for the future, 100%. I already have one lined up. I'm going to start scripting it soon. By soon, I'm hoping it'll be Sunday. Hopefully once I get like a VGC analysis started. I'm hoping to finish Alakazam tonight. I also need to do some stuff for work, of course. But yeah, I'm very excited because it's pretty much going to be a series of comms based on videos made by a Tamashii clone that are just bad, like really bad. So I can't wait to pull those out. And yeah, there are gonna be comms like that. I'm probably going to try and just do more general commentaries on things as well, whether it be in the commentary community, so to speak, or hell, even just outside of it. Again, more talking about more PokeTubers, fucking talking about Verlisify, cause why not? Not even for the subs. And I loved this argument that a lot of people have brought out against it. It's that it was for the views. I mean, no shit. It was for the views. I think it's kind of fucking obvious. That was for views. It was for the views. It was to get my opinions out on what he was saying at the time. If I really wanted to, I could have easily gone down the route of talking about Baton Pass as well. I didn't, because I didn't want to be a cheating cunt. And yeah, I really just wanted to talk about that real quick. It seems that a lot of people think that, oh, it was just for views. No, it wasn't. It was obviously for views, but it was legitimately so people could see what my opinion is, what my thought is about Verlisify. Because, as I've said, I don't hate Verlisify. I think that he has his shining moments. And I will legitimately say, I think his best moment so far was with Pimp Knight and that entire situation. I think that he went a little too aggressively on Pimp Knight, though. I think that he could have contacted him, obviously, and talked about it, and then made a video being more informed on everything. But I kind of have to go with Verlisify on a lot of what he said, and there is a big part of me that wants to cover that, despite it being old. Just because not only do I agree with a lot of what Verlisify said, but I can also debunk a lot. I think at some points that Pimp Knight was using. So who knows? I might do that at some point. Might just talk about it, but nonetheless, I think that's pretty much it for me. Again, check out the Patreon if you want. Donate if you want. Just keep in mind the Pokemon that will be bred will take a while. I'll let you know when Gen 3 will be available. And by the way, those I can bottle cap, I guess, but keep in mind that going through Gen 3 is a little bit more difficult. So obviously, like, I'm gonna breed a lot in Emerald so I can get the Moon Tutors that I want. Also, before that ends, if you ask for Mimic Shedinja, please beware. That will not happen. Any of the one-time tutors in Emerald, they won't happen. Same goes for Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, or Fire Red Leaf Green, because of one-time use only. So I don't want to be replaying a game just to specifically get one move tutor. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed this long ass update video. If you did, drop a like on it. Again, let me know about the Patreon stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully with the EPL videos.